what I've been.
Liza Riddick. That was my great-great-great-great-grandmother. And these are the things that I'm finding out. So, but we'll go ahead and let you talk about the inconvenience that you're having to deal with right now.
Families that are just being like all broken up due to our president.
Yeah, broken up due to our president. Oh yeah, right. You did have a choice. Your parents did have a choice of coming over here. You know what I'm saying? You did have a choice. And see, there's a lot of reasons why foundational Black Americans are really just not feeling this whole victim mentality, especially because y'all always tell us that we're victims. You see what I'm saying? And so we not really
any victim talk for people who are going through these ICE raids, because I distinctly remember when ethnic Black Americans were going through things, people of color kept saying that we need to stop being victims, that these non-melanated people were nice to them, they don't know what we're talking about, and we're always being victims. Right. So now I want you to take
you tell us all the time, these white people, these non-melanated, these are nice to us. They're all nice to us. I don't know what's wrong with you foundational Black Americans, you ethnic Black Americans. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God. What's wrong with you? Okay.
Advice. You're not victims, and these people are nice to you. They're your friends.
They're nice to you, aren't they? They're nice to you. They're nice. Isn't that right? Yeah. They're different. Slavery's over. Right. Get over it. Mm-hmm. You see, isn't that what they tell you? Work harder. If you just worked harder, you wouldn't have all these problems that you're having right now. If you just worked harder. I find that very interesting. You see, to me, I find it very interesting. And the odd thing is there's a lot of Africans and people of African descent who are not really cutting you all any slack.
I became an American citizen in June of 2021. And in April of 2022, I made a decision to go back home to spend some time with my mother, who at the time was battling breast cancer. Remember that I came to America at the age of 19. But in order for me to return home as an American citizen, I had to apply and...
You came here at the age of 19. Okay, good. To utilize the resources and everything that we set up.
Pay for a visa to go back to my home country. Now think about that. I needed permission to go back to my home country. I could not...
I'm gonna say this, like, okay, if you all work so hard, why can't you work hard in your own country? I mean, I'm just asking, just throwing that out there. If you all are so hardworking and you're not lazy, right? Why can't you take that same skill set and do that in your own country instead of coming to the United States of America? Why can't you just work hard and build up your own country? Why do you come over here? I'm just asking. I just want to throw that out because, see, I didn't run. You see, I didn't run away from the United States. It's difficult. Why can't you just work hard and build up your own country? Why do you come over here? I'm just asking. I just want to throw that out because, see, I didn't run. You see, I didn't run away from the United States. It's difficult then, and, growing up in the hood, where ghetto, all that, right? I didn't run away. I could have. There's plenty of places I could have gone, but I stayed here and worked hard. And I know you all think I'm lazy. You think all of us foundational Black, you don't even really think we're Black, but, you definitely don't think we're African. But why didn't you all stay in those countries because the question of the night is, why aren't Black Americans protesting for the thousands of Africans and Caribbeans being deported? That's the question. Okay. And I'm trying to help people understand why we're not protesting, because a lot of people may not understand why Black Americans have been apathetic to the situation. We just are not moved to do so, and I want people to, this is about understanding. Let's keep listening.
Make the claim that because I was born there, I had every right to be there without proper documentation. So here I am with a Ghanaian name.
So he's pulling it. He's wanted to pull you. Just comply. You hear what he said? Just listen to the police and do what I did. Right? It just, and you'll be fine. So you're one of those pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Probably hadn't had that American Negro wake up call yet, because, see, I don't think he understands that even if you do have your paperwork, there's still a process that Donald Trump and his attorney general is going to push to try to denaturalize people who've even been here, even if you got a green. And we're going to talk about that. We're just getting warmed up. I don't know if y'all are ready for this. We're just getting warmed up. Let's keep listening.
But with an American passport, seeking permission to go home to visit my ailing mom. Fortunately, I arrived on time to spend my mom's last few days with her. The reason I bring up this story is that people make the argument that just because you've been in this country illegally for a very long time, that somehow that should earn you an American citizenship, that somehow that should give you a reprieve from our laws and a place in front of those who have done it legally.
You one of us now, right? Or one of our laws. Okay.
One of the reasons why we come here as immigrants is because we believe in the rule of law, and we're hoping to raise our families in a place where the law protects you rather than oppress you. So for all those people who want us to disregard our laws in the name of compassion, think of the thousands of people who are American citizens today who have to pay money to get visas to go back to their home countries. That is the essence.
The American citizens, this is our country.
Of respecting the rule of law and not claiming some privilege to walk across any border just because you think you have a good excuse for it.
But let me be clear that for those Jamaicans who intend to come back with crime and violence to undermine what we have been building here, let me be clear to you that this is not the Jamaica that you left 10 or 20 years ago. It is not the JCF that you left 10 or 20 years ago. You will either meet a judge or your maker if you come back to Jamaica and violate our laws and create havoc. I know that there are many who will be returning to Jamaica, coming back to lovely communities like these, rural areas like these, and they may attempt to set up gangs, get involved in scamming, and undermine the values of the communities that they return to. We will not tolerate that. We want all our Jamaicans to always feel that they have somewhere to come back to and call home and be well received.
President of Jamaica talking to the deportees who are being sent back, saying, look, don't come back here with that effery, okay? Because we'll put one in you and lay you down. This is what you have to tell these folk when they're coming back. So let's keep listening. Back to the superior culture, though. That's what I want you, that the superior culture that's superior to foundational Black American culture. That's what I want to drive home here.
You will be able to make life here, but don't come back here to undermine.
Where they gonna go? If they don't come back, where you think they're gonna go? Where they gonna go? They gotta. If they're going there, they're going to Gitmo, El Salvador. They coming back.
What we have built, the government is already planning in terms of putting in place new measures, enhanced security measures to address those who we know have a criminal past or who have been interdicted in the United States, convicted in the United States, and are being returned after serving their criminal penalties there. And we will ensure that they are appropriately monitored here and that they are not in any way contributing.
You got to watch them. You got to watch your own people. You got to watch them. Come on, let's keep
increase in our crime or murder rate. We have sacrificed long and hard. The people of Jamaica have borne the negative impacts of local violence. We will not tolerate criminals coming back here.
Because you got a lot of them there, apparently, based on the video we saw earlier, you got a lot of them there already. Okay, who are unaliving people who are returning, apparently.
Increase our crime rate or murder rate. It is on a downward trajectory. We're doing very well, and we will not allow this to happen.
All right, well, that's good for you. Kudos for you, Mr. Prime Minister.